I'm Tate Russell. I'm the Assistant Chief Flight Instructor here at the Fargo Jet Center. I've been here for a number of years. I actually started as a line associate mowing the lawns and mopping the hangar floors, and then I've been instructing for about 2 years now. And part of the reason why I love doing it is because every day is different. I never know what my day is going to look like, because I could have 5 flights in a day and they're all in different airplanes, and each student is at a different level and they're all progressing in a different way. So it's very exciting and keeps my routine not so monotonous. Aviation never really occurred to me until I was probably a freshman in college. And I took a discovery flight out at Mandan, North Dakota, which is where I'm from. And the instructor let me take over the controls, and I thought that was the coolest thing. And then I brought a pamphlet home to Mom that said I was going to be a private pilot, and she kind of gave me the old eye roll and said, yeah, okay. And then next thing you know, here I am teaching other instructors how to teach. So it kind of just progressed really quickly, and now all of a sudden I'm here in this position. At first, when I became an instructor, I did it just because it was something to bring in some income while I was in school. And now I just love it. I love seeing a student progress from 0, which is where I came from, to all the way to a commercial pilot where now they can start working for us as an instructor. So that's pretty exciting to me because that's exactly where I came from. Right now, I'm flying with more advanced students, so those going for their commercial license or those who own their own airplane, and can be harder for other instructors to get into who don't have as much experience. On top of that, I am helping manage our team of about 8 or 9 flight instructors and making sure that their customers are taken care of, that the documentation is taken care of, and then on top of that, standardizing all of their practices. So when we hire a new flight instructor, we have to make sure that they're teaching the procedures and maneuvers that we want them to teach in the way we want them to teach them. So that's a big part of my job too. And then answering any questions or taking care of plane maintenance, it varies from day to day, that's for sure. Anybody can learn how to fly. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. If you're mechanically inclined, that's definitely going to help you. But it's all about how driven and motivated you are about the topic. You have to be willing to put in the time to study on your own, and then when you have questions and things like that, that's when your instructor's there to help you. Or if you aren't learning by reading in a book when you're at home, we can come up with different various ways for you to try and learn on your own time so that you can continue progressing. But as far as like characteristics or attributes, anybody can learn how to fly, any age group. We've had it as young as 11 years old, and we've had it as old as 76. So there's never a bad time to pick up and learn how to fly. Oh man, if you're interested, get started early. I wish I would have started earlier, and I did start pretty early, but I wish I had started earlier. And my advice is, if you like flying and you like flight instruction, don't just leave for the next big job. It pays to stay with a company and stick around for a while, because then you get to fly really cool small airplanes that a lot of other instructors might not be qualified for. You get to meet a whole lot of local people in the area, some very cool business professionals, and it's a great way to network and market. So stick around and have a little fun. If you don't know what you want to do coming out of high school, or say even coming out of college, you got this degree and you don't know what to do with it, or you're not really interested in the field, you should definitely try out your hand in aviation. At least take one of our discovery flights or try that very first flight, because it is exhilarating and you can get hooked pretty quickly. Just to become involved in the aviation community and meet a whole bunch of other people that are wing nuts. You meet a whole bunch of just friends and other people, and that can be a fun career for you too in the future if you decide to go that route.